Hello and welcome to the Hinkle Holiday Tournament. If you are just joining us now, we are bringing to you guys South Elgin versus Huntley here in the Jacobs High School gym. We've got some incredible action so far. I mean, the last game was a little runaway, but besides that, we've had a good morning.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been worth our while. Been some the first game was a real, the score really didn't define it, and then the second game did.
Yeah, the second game wasn't a little.
I'm looking for another good game right here.
All right, and the start of the game is about to kick off here. We're about to tip off. You got 6'11", I believe, on the roster. 6'9", excuse me. Tyler Hankins in the dot, and he wins. Matt Smith's going to bring it up left to right into the corner. It's Howard. Howard to Hankins, and right back to Smith for three, and he knocks it down. Matt Smith knocks it down.
And he could do that all day.
Yeah, he could do it all day. That's for sure. They're calling some sort of timeout, maybe an inbounds time. I'm not quite too sure what's going on down there at the moment. They're gonna inbound it now from the side. I'm not quite too sure what was going on there. Ball swung into the corner here. Dribble drive penetration, put up no good. Rebound, tapped around. It's gonna be off of Huntley, and it's gonna be South Elgin. Excuse me, South Elgin basketball. Smith brings it up left to right on your screen. Smith at about the half-court dot. Lynch. Justin Howard for three, and he hits nothing but the bottom of the net.
Wow, we got the Splash Brothers out here.
Yeah, they've had a good start to this game, that's for sure. Swing pass far side, right up top. They're going to call a travel on number 11, Flores, and it is now going to be
They're
South
off to a
Elgin
shaky start.
Smith with it now, gives it up to Howard. Howard to Lynch, far side. Lynch gives it to the top, right back to Hankins.
So far they're moving the ball pretty well too.
Yeah, they are. Hankins gets it right back. He puts it up and in.
And that's a big boy in there.
Yeah, Tyler Hankins, big young man. They're gonna call a timeout. All right, we're gonna give you a little starting lineups update here. You got, for the South Elgin Storm, you've got number 10, Justin Howard, number 15, Matthew Smith. Those are going to be the guards. Number 30, Julian Lynch, number 33, Quentin McLaughlin. They're going to be the forwards, and you're going to have number 35, Tyler Hankins, manning the middle. Big 6'9" young man. And you're going to have Danny Spaeth, number 3 for the Huntley High School Red Raiders. And you're going to have Jadrian Flores, Michael Parks, Kyle Nwagu, and Matthew Sang. That's going to be your starting 5 for each team.
And off to a quick start. South Elgin is up 8-0 over Huntley, and anytime you can get, quickly get, acclimated to the defense, it's a good thing. And they've come out striking early.
Yeah, they've come out strong right out of the gate. Let's see if they can keep that going. Far side corner here, number 24.
Look at the hustle from Smith.
Dribble drive inside. He's going to throw a wild pass. It's going to be picked right to Justin Howard. Howard puts up a layup, but he definitely got fouled, and he's going to be going to the line. The South Elgin High School Storm have definitely had the advantage to start.
Definitely. They're running this both offensively and defensively, have not given up a basket yet.
Howard pounds the ball up the floor, spins it into his grip, and lets it fly. Front rim no good. Howard does the same routine. Lets it go. That one hits nothing but the bottom of the net.
He's got 4 early on. the guard play has been very solid for South Elgin thus far.
Near side, they're going to put it up. That's a three from number 24, Matthew Sang. Smith with it now, gives it up to Howard. Howard gets a screen, gives it back to Smith. Smith swing pass, McGlundon. Dribble drive, and McGlundon takes it right to the hoop.
Too easy. Yeah.
Quentin McGlundon.
It is
with the
just
bucket.
looking very easy for them at this point.
Dribble drive here. Nowhere to go with it. Good defense so far.
Oh, and he's going to get to
the block.
And that's a written invitation right there to the block party.
Smith with the drive.
Oh,
Wild layup, almost
I
had
don't
it
know.
go.
That looked like it could have been a foul, but
Underneath number 11, Flores gets Huntley another bucket there.
there's the big man.
Hankins makes it look easy down there.
There's the big man doing big man things.
Not a big lineup from Huntley against Hankins. He's definitely towering over pretty much every single player he's seen thus far.
You see him bump into number 12, and it looked like a kid running into a wall.
Yeah, Hankins has no problem being. I'm sure no one would complain about being 6'9" in this game. Let's just put it that way. 13-5 in favor of the Storm. If you're just joining us, thank you for coming. It is the Hinkle Holiday Classic here on YouTube. And there's a three ball back there from number 11. That's Flores. That did not go. Rebound and they're running. Lynch threw a pass that had no one written on it. I mean, Hankins might have needed to be 7'5" to catch that one. Dribble, and Flores is going to fire again. Back rim, no good. McGlundon with the rebound.
That's a big boy board.
Inside to Hankins. Hankins is going to use the spin move and put it right up and in. And he makes it look awfully easy, doesn't he?
At this point, they might need to get on each other's shoulders and try and block him.
Use springboard tactics, huh? Pass to Spaeth. Spaeth on the other side. Spaeth gets it ripped by McGlundon. McGlundon's going to go coast to coast, and he's going to throw it down. Relatively easy, Quentin McGlundon.
It looked like he barely jumped and he put it in there.
Quentin McGlundon, I don't remember seeing him at this tournament last year, but he's having a pretty big impact so far.
Yeah, he's got 4 points early on, including a throwdown.
What have you seen so far, Liam?
Well, I've seen a lot of offense from South Elgin. They must have a strong bond. I mean, their offense just runs so smoothly, and their defense has been good. You got Hankins down there just, inviting people to his block party, and it's just been an overall solid game for South Elgin. Huntley needs to get into rhythm more here.
Yeah, wow, 17-5. South Elgin just completely has dominated the start of this game, that's for sure. What do you guys think of, what do you think of the defensive play so far? Pretty high pressure, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I've seen the guards, defending the perimeter really well. There was a wide open pass, and Smith quickly hustled over, planted his feet, and was ready right away. So that's all you can do. I mean, they've only given up 5 points thus far, and it's what they're doing is working.
What does what do the Red Raiders need to do to turn this around?
They need to, first of all, they need someone to contain Hankins as much as they can with their height, being at a bit of a disadvantage, and they just need to stop the guard play. I mean, they have 7 points combined right now. That's more than Huntley combined.
Off the front rim there from Spaeth, and the South Elgin Storm will drive up the court left to right. A quick pass to Howard on the wing. Lynch a dribble drive, has it stripped, and Huntley is out and running.
And that's his second turnover, and now they're going to turn it over.
Fiddled with it, they threw it around, and unfortunately it's going back the other way. They get a good defensive stop, and unfortunately they couldn't take advantage. South Elgin with the ball once again. Smith throws it inside to Hankins.
That's a trap.
Yeah, that was a travel.
That was
for
a
sure.
travel.
That was definitely a travel. They missed that one by a mile. Now inside to Hankins. Hankins pivot right back to Howard. Wide open for three, and he's going to drain it. Justin Howard.
That's all day if you let him.
I played a little basketball with him in gym class, and he has hit his fair share of threes. Koss with it now, swing to the wing, and he's going to throw it up. That's no good off the front rim.
Again, good perimeter defense by Smith, and now he's working up the court.
Smith puts it up, no good. They're going to try to save it, but they're going to say it's off on a red jersey. In comes some substitutes. Number 13 is going to come in for the Red Raiders. That's going to be Brown. You've got 2 subs for the Storm. That's 24, Damian Young, and I didn't catch the other one.
Number 22, Cameron Nyland.
Cameron Nyland, that's correct. Lynch with it now at the top, gives it over to Young. Young to Nyland. Nyland right back to Lynch.
He's gonna pull up.
Yep, pull up, no good. And now it's going from right to left. Dribble, drive, penetration. They're gonna throw it up. That was a wild look.
Again, a funky shot.
We've had our fair share of funky shots this morning. Julian Lynch out to Young. Young's gonna dribble and drive a beautiful pass to Hankins, and he finishes right under the rim. They're really moving the ball around.
Hankins now with 8, but that was a beautiful pass from Damian Young.
Got Colin Vegas sitting there waiting to check in for the Storm. That's number 5, Koss, gives it up. Far side swing, and they're gonna call a blocking foul on Young. The inbound will be on the far side.
And they call a foul, but again, that's great perimeter defense. Their guards are really manning that.
Smith takes a seat, 22-5 in this first quarter. Well-deserved rest. Number 5, Koss, brings it up right to left from Huntley. Gives it into the corner here to 13, that's Brown. Brown puts it up, and he has a...
And they got a little discombobulated there on defense.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good look for Brown. Hankins swings. Far side, Young. Lynch had a look, passed it up. Vegas is going to dribble in.
Young.
Finally inside to Hankins. Hankins is going to bully his way in.
Young is feeding Hankins right now. And that is 10 for Tyler Hankins.
Tyler Hankins, as we thought, has had a huge impact so far throughout this game.
This is feeding him.
A shot blocked by Damian Young. A good defensive play there. Allaire had a good look, but Young Young swatted that one away. They're calling that a charge on Damian Young. In comes number 21. That's Logan Atkins. For number 30, Julian Lynch, he's going to take a seat. Hankins is also going to take a seat. In comes Julian's brother, Anthony Lynch, number 23. Little floater in the lane, but they're going to call it. Are they calling that an and one? I thought for sure that was going to be on the floor, but they're going to give him the and one opportunity. Number 24, Matthew Sang, finishes it off. And the and one is up, and it's good. 24-10. It's been a while since we've seen a good offensive possession out of Huntley, except for that one there. Logan Atkins gets the ball now. They give it up. Young. Swing pass eventually finds Nyland. Vegas now. Far side, that's David Binion. Sorry about that. I thought it was the brother of Julian, but it is actually Binion as Logan Atkins finishes underneath the rim. Got 1 second left. They're not going to get a shot up. That's the first quarter. It's been a wild one, 26-10 in favor of the Storm.
And it's definitely been a great display of offense from the Storm. You got already 5 guys in the scoring column.
And they've had a lot of guys on the floor already.
Yeah.
You've got to be, at least half, more than half of the roster. I think only one player on this roster is not seeing the floor, and that is the younger Lynch, Anthony. He's the only one who hasn't seen the floor
Yeah,
yet.
and they love to share time on this team, and it works out well for them. They don't get fatigued, and they play well when they're all out there.
All right, what about Huntley? What do they need to do? There's got to be a big change here. There's something that's going wrong for them. What did you see?
Well, just they're not able to score at this point. They need to slash and get in there because their shots aren't falling at this point.
Yeah, it's been a tough go of it so far for them. There's a lot of different things that they could do differently. I think that the defense has been pretty whole. The best word is holy. There's been a lot of holes in their defense, and South Elgin's picking it apart. They tightened up a little bit on defense. Things are going to open up on offense. More transition, more breaks. You set up the offense a little more, try to pick apart this team. You're not going to dominate inside, don't get me wrong, but you can pick apart a team by getting inside and moving it out and stuff like that. There's a lot of different things that you can do.
They could spread the floor more even.
Yep, spread the floor. There's a lot of things that you can do to chirp and sleet. I mean, 16 points, it's really not undoable, especially at this point in the game. You've got a little bit of a discrepancy down on the floor right now. The coaches seem to be talking to the refs. And I don't know exactly what's going on, but he doesn't seem to be very happy.
Nope. He actually looks very upset. He's still barking.
Yeah, I'm not quite too sure what this could be about, but he is definitely he's asking for a reasoning, and I'm not quite too sure what it could be about coming out of a quarter. But this is one of the things that you gotta just either nip it in the bud right away, or you're gonna hear it the whole game as a referee.
Yeah.
One little thing. Trying to understand, but it's very tough from up here. Nevertheless, we've got some exciting basketball here. It's the Hinkle Holiday Tournament. We're here at Jacobs High School.
It's definitely fun to watch, and I mean, right now this game's a bit lopsided with Hinkle scoring as much as Huntley at this point.
Yeah,
both 10 points, but it could be a good game going forward.
Yeah,
you never know what's going to happen.
I'm still not quite too sure what this is all about, but. You know what? I think we should just pound the orange off the floor and let's get this going. It's obviously got to be relatively important here in order for this to go on this long.
Whatever it is, it can't. I'm not sure it affects a 16-point lead from South Elgin.
Yeah,
at this point.
Unless they're talking about, I could imagine maybe a possible eligibility thing. That would be the only thing that I can think of at the moment that would hinder this discussion in between a quarter.
He's expressing himself quite a bit down there. And there's the South Elgin players who've had success thus far.
This is
they want to play.
Yeah, I think everyone wants this to happen. And now the South Elgin coaches gotten involved, and he just threw the board down. The Red Raiders coach just threw the board on the floor. Now the South Elgin coach is talking. They're chirping each other a little bit. This is that was really weird. I'm not quite too sure what it could have been about, but in between a quarter, I don't think I've ever seen so much.
It's just an upset coach, that's all.
So I don't think I've ever seen so much. They're calling a technical on him? They teed him up.
Well, they should have. He was chirping for about 10 minutes.
I think they might have teed him up. Maybe that's what he was discussing, possibly being teed up. And they can't convert from either of them, but wow. So not only did they discuss for possibly 5 minutes, they did technical foul the coach. They teed up the coach.
Okay. Well.
I don't think I've ever seen like that between a quarter. Down into Nylik as the game continues after a heated debate between refs and coaches. Takes side. He's going to give it up. Atkins right back to Young.
They got good ball movement.
For sure.
The ball movement is looking good.
Freshman,
And
oh, they're going to call it a charge. They're going to call it a charge on him
wow.
there. David Binion? Binion? Okay. David Binion.
Wow. That was a very nice. That could have very easily been
an and one, yeah. Quick ball movement from the Red Raiders. It's inside now. Before you know it, they're putting up a hook. No good. Rebound control by Atkins. He fought for that one for a minute. Binion swings it to Vegas. Nylik. Pass is no good, but it's going to be backcourt violation. They're going to put in Anthony Lynch, and now the South Elgin Storm have played every single player on their roster, and we are not even close to halfway through the second quarter.
And that's a positive thing if you're
you can
a
have
coach,
a full
you can,
bench that you can confidently swap in and out.
He's confident in playing everyone, and you know that's a very positive thing to have on your team.
Confidently having backups that you feel can step in and do close to the same job as the starter is very
It's almost San Antonio Spurs-esque.
Dribble drive here from the Raiders.
Couple of nice moves.
Yeah, that was a little behind the back deal. Young throws it. Lynch into the corner. That's gonna be short.
We got Goose imitating the players over here.
Dribble drive, threw up a really wild look, and that's not going anywhere.
And I'm no basketball expert, but I don't think that was the basket.
Oh my. We are getting a little out of hand up here. Anthony Lynch is bringing it left to right on your screen. He slowly crosses the midcourt section. Oh, and he's got a good look, but he's going to drive it in. Atkins with the finish, no good. Rebound controlled. Hankins is going to go over the back, and they're going to give him a foul. It's hard to not go over the back when you got a 6'9" frame.
Do you really think he intended to go over the back? I think he went under the belly.
Nevertheless, he is charged with a foul, and Huntley is coming up right to left. Flores, the prominent ball handler for the Huntley Red Raiders, brings it right inside at Hankins to draw a foul.
He's got some quickness. He's got some quickness to him.
And the camera lady drops her phone dead on the floor, picking up the basketball.
She didn't even check if it was broken.
Nope, she just threw it right back in the pocket. I'll deal with that later. Flores is at the line. First one's up, and that one is good for Flores.
Flores, he's a pretty solid player.
He's got the skills to definitely be a prominent guard on this team. A young player, freshman, Adrian Flores. So a bright future ahead for the young guard.
And it's actually been quite a while since South Elgin has scored. They need to get going here. They don't want Huntley to get some momentum.
Throwing a loop into the nowhere. Atkins that was a pretty questionable pass.
He threw it into a sea of red there, and you can't be doing that. And there's another
turnover. Yeah, another turnover.
Bad turnover.
Young brings it up left to right on your screen. Gives it into the corner. That's Atkins. Atkins gives it back. McLondon back in the game. Young for three. And that's going to be a timeout. That was a tough tumble right there.
Yeah, that's not good. He's holding his head,
yeah,
too.
Michael Parks, I believe that's who took the fall. That was a direct to the head fall. Definitely going to take him out, take a peek at him, I'm sure. Let's go get him to the trainer. Let's see if he's all right. Going to get some love from the teammates.
I think he's okay. It's just precautionary at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to be too safe about stuff like that, though, for sure. He's going to sit on the bench. Doesn't look like he's getting any immediate attention from the trainer. So Flores brings it up for the Red Raiders. He gives it over to number 21. That's Nwogu. Nwogu into the corner. Right back up to the top. Flores dribble drive. He's not afraid to attack, for sure. For a young man, a young player at a varsity level, he has a very good sense of when to attack the rim.
Like I said, it's a special thing when a guard has that presence and can get to the rim and get to take some free throws.
Pounds the ball twice, and it's up and it's good for Flores.
And Matt Smith checked back in.
Smith did check back in. Second one is up and it's good. They were having a little debate there about who's going to go and step in and be the Red Raider to rebound, but there was none. The D1 bound guard dribbles up left to right. Over to Lynch. Far side to McClendon. Oh, and it's a picked off. They're off and running, and they've got strength in numbers, that's for sure. He didn't use any of his teammates, thought he was going to take it himself. And I don't know how in the world that is Red basketball.
That's never a good thing. You got to move the ball around, like I said.
Especially when you're strength in numbers,
That's part of that's part of their problem right now, is that they haven't been moving the ball. It's been all Flores as he gets a turnover right there.
Lynch throws it up, no good. It's going to be off of a South Elgin white jersey.
It was off of Smith, I believe. Right off his hands.
And up come the Red Raiders. Right to left on your screen, it's going to be Flores bringing it up.
And he is the focal point of their offense, clearly.
For sure. Every time he's on the floor, it seems to be a different sort of offense. Flores loses it.
They're forcing turnovers.
Going up. And a reverse layup. I thought he was going to jam again.
Everything he does, he just makes it look easy out there.
Put McClendon with the bucket.
Wow.
Pass to Nwogu. Takes it in, he loses it, and that's going to be South Elgin basketball.
And as a defense, if you can get him to turn the ball over
Justin Howard's
on a consistent basis, you're going to be pretty well off.
Howard's going to come back in. Smith gives it to Howard. Oh, pass inside was picked off, and they're going to go the other way with it. Flores.
That's a good read on defense.
Far side.
He's got to be careful with the ball. He doesn't want to keep forcing turnovers here. And just that big defensive presence in there by McClendon.
Ooh, good defensive play there. That was a wild little sequence, but Koss had a good defensive play there, stealing it, and then he tried to throw it inside, and it got stolen away. Foul called on Koss himself now, and South Elgin will take possession. Lynch inside, McClendon there. Swing pass to Howard. Back to Howard, and he's going to reset. Inside to Smith, somehow gets there. Pass to Lynch, Lynch for two, no good, rebound, tapped around, and it's going to be a fast break for Flores. Flores puts it up, and it's blocked emphatically by McClendon.
And that is a written invitation to the block party, as he is just a big defensive presence down there. He's stealing the ball, blocking the ball, grabbing the ball, getting boards. He's a very crucial part to their defense.
That was an incredible block by McClendon.
Just when you think you blew by him, you didn't.
It was a LeBron James-esque block there. A come from behind swat off the board. And the Red Raiders have it now.
He may have walked there, but they let it slide.
Smith gives it up. Now Flores. Flores
and he's back to the line.
They're going to give him the line again. This guy, he's been pretty efficient from the line, and he's been doing a good job getting to the line during this little stretch of play. Flores puts it up, and that one falls.
There's a kid who practices his free throws.
Yeah, and being a freshman again, another thing that he does extremely well for just now, breaking onto the scene as a varsity player. Puts it up. Rim rattle, no good. McClendon. First miss from the line for Flores. Smith, dribble drive. Floater with the right. Oh, in and out. There's a lid on it. Flores right to left now. Quickly to the wing. Number 12 throws up a three, and he's going to get the and one. Parks throws up the three, and it falls, and he gets the and one.
Welcome back into the game.
Yeah, that's right. He was the one who took the tumble, right?
Now he takes a tumble, but it has benefits this time.
Yep, this time he gets a possible 4-point play. 28-18 now. This could be a big swing here if he gets this to go. And that one does go.
That's
a
4-point play.
4-point play. Wow. All 4 of his points in one play. Vegas swings. Binion. Smith. Back to Binion. Smith fires for 3. And that one falls.
It rattles in.
Answer. Not a full answer, but an answer. Flores gives it. Back to Flores. He's going to fire from deep. Oh, that hit nothing.
And that's just a freshman mistake there.
Yep, that was...
You're shooting the ball too quick. You got plenty of time to make a play.
Yep, plenty of time. 1:45 left in the quarter. They're going to take a timeout here. What do you think so far? 31-19. I mean, it's been...
It's definitely nowhere near over. I mean, Huntley definitely has its upsides. Flores is definitely getting to the rim.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
But right now, South Elgin seems a little overpowering on the defensive side with people like Hankins and McClendon down there. Those are some big guys down there.
So, is there anything, right away that Huntley can do really to just cut into this lead? I mean, there's not a lot that you can do but pick at it, correct? At this point, are you just looking to pick at the lead, or are you trying to...
At this point, you have to just pick at the lead, work at it, and try to make some stops as much as you can. And then once you get back into the game, once you have a little more control, that's when you can start working your offense around more.
The wonderful insight of Liam O'Connor. Red Raiders almost came up with a steal, but South Elgin will stick with possession underneath the rim. Smith beats Howard. Howard steps in. Right back to Smith for 3. No good. Rebound control. Oh, he almost got to that one. Yep, that was a good bucket, though, by number 3, Spaeth. Swing pass. Lynch for 3. Bang!
And it is raining threes out here for South Elgin. Just when you think you're back down to 10 points.
Yep, it's they have had an answer for pretty much everything that the other team has done so far.
And again, that's what good teams do. They answer back when it's time to answer back.
Oh, he had a wide open layup. Take a dribble and you're there. Quick pass inside. Binion and one. He took a tough ball, but he finished the layup. As you can see there on our screen, he's in some discomfort. Yeah, that was a tough tumble.
But an excellent ball movement nonetheless.
Yeah, nonetheless, an excellent play. Binion at the line. Atkins is going to check in eventually, but Binion will have his chance first. Binion puts it up, and it's good. He's going to take a seat, and they're going to check on his seat at the same time.
His first 3 points of the day come right there.
Yep, Binion, a good little. He's also a freshman, I believe. Yeah, Binion is also a freshman. Vegas almost comes up with the steal, but he couldn't handle it. 37-21 in favor of the Storm.
And just when Huntley was getting back into the game, they keep coming at him.
They've done a very good job with holding their lead. Pass is picked off by Howard. Howard's going to go coast to coast, and he's going to draw a foul. Little handshake there between Howard and New Vegas. Binion doing some stretches down here by the bench. Looks to be all right. Howard at the line. First one's up and it's good. The nice shot on the camera with the lights coming through on the back. Justin Howard at the line. Second one is up, and that one also falls for Justin Howard.
And a good game from him. He's now at 9 points on the day. And he's playing some tight D, but they're going to push.
Yep. And it is now day. It was morning. Now it's midday. We've got, excuse me. We've got a Larry at the line. The first one's up and that one falls. Larry pounds it off the floor. Puts it up. And that one's no good. Lynch with it now. Smith's gonna run the guard position. They might be going for just one shot here, wind that clock down a little bit.
And I wouldn't be surprised. They're very good with, you know, handling the ball and moving it around.
Yeah, it looks like they're just kind of play keep away until they think that it's time. I would imagine Smith's gonna take this final shot. Four seconds, running inbound play. Let's see how it goes.
And they get the ball right back.
Yep, 39-22. Howard will inbound. They're gonna run a little play here and see if they can get a bucket. Smith's gonna take it. 3 on the clock. He's gonna fire one left, no good. And that's gonna be our score right there. 39-22 in favor of the South Elgin Storm. It's been a good possessive game for the Storm all around. They have been dominant.
Oh yeah, they've controlled the ball the entire game, and you know it's very impressive to see. I mean, 17-point lead. Huntley is not a bad team.
No, Huntley's been playing. I mean, they haven't played to their full. They haven't played to their full ability yet, I don't believe.
No.
We're going to crunch some numbers here. We'll bring it back to you. We'll give you a scoring update after the break. You're watching high school basketball here at Jacobs High School, and you're also watching us on on YouTube right now. It's the Hinkle Holiday Classic. We'll see you soon. Hello, and we are back here in the Jacobs High School gym. It's the Hinkle Holiday Classic here on a chilly day in December. We are at the Meijer sponsored halftime report. 7 points for Flores. He's leading all scorers on Huntley. You got Sang with 6. Besides that, you got bits and pieces there. Go ahead and tell them what's going on for the South Elgin squad.
Well, anyway, the guard play is combined for 15 points between Matt Smith and Justin Howard. Smith with 6, Howard with 9. You got Tyler Hankins doing the dirty work down low, the big man with 10 points. And he didn't play much of the second quarter. That mostly came from the first quarter. And then you have McClendon, the big defensive presence, also has 6 points. You got Julian Lynch with a 3-point shot. Logan Atkins with 2, and David Binion with 3.
And that is our halftime scoring report. Let's get a little bit of insight here. Do you see, what are you looking to see that's different out of these squads?
Well, South Elgin really just needs to keep doing what they've been doing, and Huntley, they need to establish their offense more. They're pressuring themselves too much. They're forcing shots, and it's not working out, so they just need to relax and let the game come to them.
All right, Flores now left to right on the screen. He draws another foul. He's been pretty much all day so far. He's been acquiring foul shots. He's been getting to the line very well. He's done well from the line too. Only 1 miss so far from the line, so this is pretty much most of the time automatic for him. As soon as I start speaking, huh?
Never speak too soon.
Yep, you never can speak too soon. Flores pounds the ball off the floor, spins it into his grip, and decides to let it go. There it is. That one falls.
16-point game.
McClendon, Lynch, and then back to Howard. Eventually going to move it inside, and they do. He draws a foul. Good thing, too, because he was going right to the rim there.
Yeah, that's what they got to do when he gets the ball. You got to hack a Hankins, really.
Hack a Hankins. Inbound to Howard directly to Hankins. And couldn't handle it.
You know they just want to keep feeding him.
Flores brings it up quickly. They're going to throw it into the corner. Kind of caught it like a breadbasket in the breadbasket there. He's going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound. He
Long
gets his
rebound.
own. Dribble drive. Tried to put it up against Hankins, but that was a
mistake.
A tall task. Let's put it that way. Matt Smith dribble drive, and Hankins puts it back
with the putback dunk.
Putback dunk. Oh, I'd like to see that again. That was an incredible putback dunk by Tyler Hankins. An emphatic 12th point. Flores comes down and hits the 3 right back at you.
He's having a day.
A stolen ball by Lynch, or excuse me, almost by the Raiders. Lynch got it back. Howard for 3 now to answer, and he hits it. This last minute and a half has been an incredible couple minutes.
I'll tell you what, that corner 3 hasn't been kind to everyone, but it was right there.
McClendon with the steal. Trying to gather it. He does. He puts up a right-hand layup, and he scores 2.
And they came out hungry. They're going right at them at this point.
Left to right on the screen. Flores comes back. He's been a pretty big focal point in the offense. He scored a good majority of their points. Pass over to the near side. Back to Flores. He pump fakes. He's going to drive. Flores gets stuffed by Lynch. Outlet to Hankins. Hankins to Howard, and Howard fumbles it.
So the big man's got vision.
He sees over everybody. Flores will be the inbounder. He's going to inbound to Spaeth. I'm assuming Spaeth is going to give it right back, and he does. Flores left to right on the screen. Crosses over the mid-boundary. Nothing much going on at the moment. Holding the ball at the top of the key. Pass inside, almost was thrown away. That one is thrown away. McClendon's going to bring it up quickly now. McClendon, a dribble drive. He's going to take it himself. They're going to give him a walk. Of all things you could have called in that situation, a walk was the last one I had in mind.
Yeah, I thought that for sure that was a blocking foul.
Charge or a block. Yeah, I was thinking I was definitely thinking charge. Flores is coming up left to right here. She's going to cross midcourt, and he's going to give it up.
And they cannot hold on to the ball.
Lynch.
There's another turnover.
On the breakaway, and the cameraman down there took it right off the dome. There's our guy. That's our guy, a tough young man down there doing the camera work.
He gave us a thumbs up.
Yeah, he did. He gave the thumbs up. Inbound underneath the hoop from Smith. Smith's going to give it to Hankins, and he's going to get it right back. They're going to call a timeout, apparently, and they're getting. Coach is getting into him. And we have a timeout. I believe it was called by the Storm. Quick in and out for the Storm in that timeout. They're already ready to go. The Red Raiders coach is down there still giving his players some encouraging words. What would you say to your team?
At this point, I don't know. You just gotta
Fight.
You gotta fight. I mean, they're trying everything they can, and they're down by 20. I mean, the Storm came out. They came out very quickly. I mean, they immediately started driving to the basket.
It's been all Storm for a while in this game. Howard gets the ball off the inbound. Howard gives it to Hankins. Swing to Smith. He had a good enough look to fire. No good. Howard soars for the board. Smith, quick swing to Lynch. Lynch
That ball
inside.
movement has really helped him out to this point.
A double team, a triple team, he doesn't care. Puts it up and in. Tyler Hankins with the bucket. Flores now left to right.
Like I said, they need to get on each other's shoulders because they're not stopping them.
Pretty much the impact player for Huntley has been Flores, so they gotta make sure to get the ball in his hands. Flores puts it up. He's gonna get the foul and one.
Wow. And he gets a foul call every time he
goes in.
Every
there,
time he gets to the paint.
Yeah, they're giving him it. They're giving him the fouls. Jadrian Flores had a really good game for the Raiders. He's felt it inside for sure. And against a team of this height, getting the ball inside is not as easy as you would think. Flores puts it up. That one's good for him. He's already accumulated the same points he had in the first half, just in this third quarter. Threw a lob pass, it hit the rim. Smith's gonna go up with a layup. Just kind of looked like the finger roll never got there.
Kind of short-armed it.
Just fluttered into the air and fluttered into no man's land. Here comes Flores. Flores gets a screen. Howard's trying to fight through it. Into the corner now. Bounce pass, and that was read perfectly.
Their defense has been reading every pass.
Yeah, pretty well.
That one you can only tap out of bounds, but other times they're getting it and going down the floor for an easy layup.
Inbound underneath the rim.
There it is
Steal
again.
by the Storm. Smith's gonna go up. Oh, you can't touch that there, McClendon. You gotta let that fall. Gotta let that one fall. That could have
My
been
question is, why did he try to touch it?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you dunk it, that doesn't do anything. That gives you no points. If that goes in for Smith, that's
a
two.
three. Yeah, that's a three-point play opportunity.
And he can get his first points of the half here.
Smith puts it up, and that one is good. Smith listed at 6 foot. That's a stretch for me. I don't know if he's hitting the 6 foot mark.
I mean, he could be.
Justin Howard is listed as 5'7", and I don't think Smith is that much taller than Howard. Do you?
You know, I don't know.
It's tough to say. Jadrian Flores brings it up. Gets a screen. Into the corner for three. No good. Rebound finally controlled by McClendon. Smith was calling for it. He gets it. Over to Lynch. Lynch with no one near him. Knocks it down.
Hey, I would hit that too if I was net open.
Oh, after a good warm-up. Flores comes in. He's going to fire. Flores knocks it down.
Wow. He's got game.
I'm not too sure that was a three there, PA. inside McClendon. They say he stepped out. We had a pretty good look at that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one. Yeah, we had a pretty good look at that. I mean, he's much closer again, so
yeah, but I mean, he was baseline. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see about it on the
Oh,
that is
just
nothing
way
but
off.
the air, and he's going to throw it right off on McClendon. In comes the younger Lynch and also Binion. Out goes McClendon and out goes the older Lynch. Lynch for Lynch. Inbound play, and he's going to fire. That was definitely a foul.
Another short three. And look at the speed from Smith.
And a wild shot. That one was a... Oh, and then he just ran over number 5 in the backcourt. Oh my, he just ran over.
He definitely has the quickness. He just needs to finish those layups.
Binion gives it up. Lynch is taking it inside. He's going to draw a foul. He's going to the line.
And he has a chance to get his first points.
Ooh.
And there's
Smith in a tussle with Flores there. Wow, that was
Was that for the
heated.
push earlier when Matt Smith tumbled over him?
I don't know. I'm not quite
I think
too sure.
that might have been how that all started, but
I'm not quite too sure. And they're still look like they're somewhat jawing. Don't know if it's a recovery or what. They are at the very least engaged in conversation. That was and they take him out. They take Smith out. They're saying, you know what, you're the guy. Let's just take you down for a minute. We'll take it down. You're at about a 10. We need you at about a 6. Lynch puts it up, no good.
Still wanted to be a little intense.
Flores brings it up left to right now. Flores throws it into the corner. That's going to be a 3. That one falls. Number 12, that's Parks for 3.
Bit of a wacky release there, but if he gets it to fall, he gets it to fall.
Anyway, right? Lynch gives it to Uvegas. Uvegas swings it to Smith inside to Hankins. Hankins, it's time to do work, they say. Puts it up and in.
And the big fella is just making it look easy. He's got 6 points this quarter.
Left to right on your screen, that's going to be Allaire. Allaire with it. To Flores. Far side, Allaire again. Screen from Flores. They wanted to go right back to him, but that was no one home.
Tossed it into no man's land there.
Foul's going to be called on number 21, Nwogu. Inbound, and up come the Storm. They cross the Golden Eagle, marking the half-court mark. Hankins, can he fire for 3? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think
Howard with a little floating.
I don't think the coach would love that idea.
Howard floats in the air and scores. Justin Howard ups his point total to 13 in the game. Oh, I thought it was a good defensive play there. They're going to call a foul on Colin Uvegas. Going to the line is number 1. That's Allaire. Allaire has 1 bucket, or 1 point so far. He got that via the free throw line. And he's back at it now. Allaire puts it up. Rim no good.
Wow, that was...
Allaire now. He's going to get the ball back from the referee. Pounded off the floor twice, 4 times. Puts it in his grip and lets it go. That one hits nothing but the twine. Up from right to left comes Anthony Lynch. Lynch gives it to Binion. Binion right back to Lynch. Lynch to Uvegas. Flores rips him up, but where are they calling the foul on?
Are they calling a clear path?
White shirt 4 for a hole.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas had 2 fouls in 2 straight possessions. I don't think they're calling it clear path, though. Flores there. He's going to fire for three. You give him a little space, he's going to knock it down.
And man, does he have some talent. And that's a huge third quarter from him.
Yeah, they put a little talent around him. They could really have something going here. Don't look now, but the lead has been trimmed slightly. 18 now. Lynch.
Wow.
Wild little play. Still controlled. Nylik, is that putting him on the board? I think that is. Nylik puts it up and in. Now on the board, he's got two. Lure drives in. With the left. No good. Rebound. No, Nawuga. They're tapping it around. They got it back inside to Flores. Flores gives it up.
See, those are times when they have Hankins and McClendon. Those are easy rebounds for them. But right now, they don't really need him in there.
Flores for three. Oh, they thought he was going back to back.
That's the heat check I'm talking about.
The heat check.
You always give him the heat check.
Charge. Charge on Lynch. 60-40 here in the Jacobs High School gym. It's the Hinkle Holiday Classic here on YouTube. You're catching us. Like to announce proudly our sponsor is Meijer. Inbound underneath. Flores is taking it coast to coast. No foul there.
Wow.
He is just drawing every foul.
They're giving him foul calls like he's the NBA MVP.
Like he's LeBron or something, right? Oh, Steph Curry, I'm sorry. Inbound from underneath the rim. Flores had a look. He's going to fire. No good. And that's going to be the quarter. Storm, they pretty much had control this whole game.
Yeah, well, the Storm have taken over, but like I just want to give props to Flores. I mean, what a third quarter.
Third quarter, yeah, that's a pretty good quarter for him.
He is really the workload of this team.
He has taken control for sure of this game for Huntley. Without him, I mean, he's got half of their scoring. Without him, this game is really on edge. It's a 20-point game. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen than a 20-point comeback, but are you seeing that right now?
No, I'm not seeing that. South Elgin is just in total control at this point. All they need to do is, they just need to contain them and they'll be fine,
Yeah, South Elgin just needs to make sure they keep going with what they're doing and keep the pressure up. If they keep the pressure, I mean, literally all you got to do is really play good defense and you're fine.
Yeah, hold the ball on offense for like 20 seconds of possession. I mean, there's really nothing left for Huntley to do unless they make stop and score and stop and score.
They need a lot of help. Let's just put it that way. They need some help. South Elgin will have the first possession of the final quarter of this game. Damian Young, the ball handler, gives it in. Lynch. A lot of hooting and hollering down there on the floor. Up, and it is good. Binion with the drive and the score.
And there's Binion's first point since he had that hard fall and one earlier in the second quarter.
Flores, I don't think I've seen Flores take a seat on the bench the entire game.
And why would he?
Nawuga, no good. Right to left. Now here comes Atkins. Atkins with a dribble, stripped. Looking for a foul. Probably might have had a little contact there, but they didn't give it to him. Good defense there by Young. Flores with it now into the corner. Looking for a three. They didn't have it. Inside. Good bucket there by Nuogu. Okay, I'm still struggling with that one. Nuogu with the bucket there. Young with it on the near side. Gives it up to Atkins. Inside, Young. Nylik, Young. To Binion.
They're dancing down there.
Oh, Damian Young, dribble
Oh,
drive.
what a drive.
finish.
That's what you like to see, some hard drives. And that's his first points of the game.
Good bucket by Damian Young. Flores now with it. Loses the handle on it. It's going to be controlled by Lynch. Pounds his fist off the floor in anger. Oh, a nice pass inside. Nylick's going to finish that one. Anthony Lynch sets Nylick up perfectly underneath the rim. Flores gives it up. A nice one-handed snag. Up and under and good. Number 3, Danny Spade.
It's nice,
First
little
bucket.
finish. At this point, if you feel that you're not going to win the game, you like to see some stuff like you want to find some upsides.
You want to run the offense. You want to at least leave the game feeling like
you've accomplished.
Yeah, you've accomplished stuff that's going to help you go into the next one.
Yeah. Thank you for finishing my thought.
Yeah, no problem, man. Flores throws it back in. Flores looked like he lost the handle on it right when he was throwing that pass. Uogu had a nice little drive going in, but they're going to call a block on somebody. They're really having a lot. There's a lot of hooting going on down there. I don't know. Inbound underneath the hoop. Allaire's going to take it. And now there's some serious confusion.
What do you think the confusion's about here?
I have no idea. This referee crew has baffled me on multiple occasions. They're giving the free throws to Flores. Now, in my right mind, I have no idea why, but they're shooting 1-and-1. 1-and-1 from the line. Flores puts it up.
Flores at the line, and then for some reason I'm not surprised.
We've seen him there a lot. Flores, I think that was his 20th point right there. Flores notches his 20th point. Second one is up, and that is also good. Far side.
You said he's a freshman, right?
Yes, he is.
If they can build around him over the next couple of years, they can be a special
have a
team.
really good team, yeah.
'Cause there's another charge.
And
Wow.
I wouldn't say unraveling by any means, but there's definitely some frustration down on the bench there with the coaching staff of South Elgin. The coach is up on his feet, shaking his head, very frustrated in the past couple minutes with, I think, his team and a little bit of the calls that have went against him. Uogu underneath, gonna throw it up, no good. Rebound tapped around, and they're gonna call a foul against Flores. Okay, Flores gets a foul. That is Flores' first foul. Oh, Flores almost had it. They're going to give it up to him anyways. Flores is going to go on the break. There was some definite contact there. And
he gave Atkins a little eye after that.
yeah, I think he was jawing him. I think he was saying some stuff. He's a confident young freshman, that's for sure. Atkins is going to go in and draw a foul against Flores. Flores has been the one-man team so far in this game, and I think it might be about the time to consider removing him from the game. This game's winding down. You don't want an injury that's going to cripple your season. We've seen that happen on multiple occasions as Chicago fans. I think, yep, they just removed him from the game after a heavy workload for that kid. He's done a great
right
job.
as you said it, you may as well be the coach.
I would have done it a little earlier, but so, I mean, maybe I'm not the coach. That one is up and it is good. 68 to 50 in favor of the South Elgin Storm. Hankins blocks that one.
And
why is he another one? Why is he on the floor? I'm not quite too sure. You're up by 18.
And he's been giving out a lot of invitations lately. He needs to take a breather.
He's also had an ACL tear, so having him on the floor. I believe that was Logan Atkins with the bucket. I think it's just a little risky to put him on the floor. Drive and a stuff. I thought Hankins was going to bring the ball up. Pass over the boundary. That is up and it is good. Binion. Binion with the bucket there. Allure brings it up now. And that one hits the bottom of the twine. Number 20, and we don't have a number on him. So he did get on the board there though with his first bucket. Go to the line. Anthony Lynch. First one rails off the back rim. Anthony Lynch with it. Pounds it out the floor a couple times. Sets and releases. That one's out the front rim. Left to right, here they come. There's a shot. Allure, no good. Allaire, no good. Sorry about that.
Long rebound there.
Yeah, for sure. Atkins dribble drive, no good. He can't finish there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
And this game is all over. And a nice little.
Was that a fake? Was that a fake pass? Whoa. Wow. That was that was a pretty neat little play there. Bucket. Left to right, Allaire, here he comes. Shot, no good, swatted away. Here comes the Storm.
How many rebounds does Hankins have? A lot.
No idea. Atkins puts it up and in. 77 to 54 here. Vegas is checking in. A minute and 30 seconds left in this game. Up floater, and that falls. Number 20 once again.
And he's probably the first guy to score over Hankins this game.
One of the few, that's for sure. Hankins does come out, as I thought they would take him out. Here comes Lynch. Young. Lynch almost had it stripped there. Young with it now. A minute left in this game. 77 to 56 in favor of the Storm. They've had control since the tip. They've out the Red Raiders to pretty much every aspect of this game.
A lot of offense.
Yeah, 77 points in a game is a lot.
That's a nice pass.
Yeah,
there.
that is a nice pass. Number 15 there, he gets up. That's London. Winding down in this game, it looks like they're just going to dribble out the clock and let this one coast into a 77-58 victory. They do foul. I'm not quite too sure why you would foul right now. Down by this much, a foul. Doesn't make too much sense. It's just free throw practice, pretty much. They missed the free throw. And Here they come.
It won't matter. Another short three. Another
Lair, wild shot, no good. I don't think they're going to foul this time. 3, 2, and 1, and this ball game is over. 77 to 58 in favor of the Storm. Let's do some last remarks. So we did see 2 dominant wins in the morning cap here. What did you? So you had Crystal Lake South with a dominant win, and you also had and the South Elgin Storm with a dominant win. What do you think? Who's more primed to make a run?
Well, you know, it's a good one. There's a lot of height on Crystal Lake South, but you got guys like Hankins and McClendon who might be able to deal with that, and the guard play from South Elgin is pretty solid. So if they end up meeting each other, it's definitely going to be a good one.
Yep, that'll be one you want to tune into. We're all done here today. Me and Liam are checking out. We got Mr. Ben Erickson coming in here to do the next one. Going to have some more exciting action. It goes all day and pretty much almost all night at the Hinkle Holiday Tournament here at Jacobs High School. I'm Brandon Giese alongside Liam O'Connor signing off. Thanks to all the production crew down there, camera people, everybody in the truck doing the work. We always have an incredible time here.
Great job, everyone.
We'll have another one coming up next. We got a good game coming with Mr. Ben Erickson in the booth. We'll see you next time.